was here that I was when I told you about the grave of Prsdt HH calling for leaders. Now, people said Prsdt HH wanted to use Mama Nalumango for rituals. I told you no. I mean, HH doesn't even know anything about rituals. HH is not a satanist. HH doesn't belong to these things. HH is not a Freemason. HH, all these things people say, HH don't even, I mean, the guy, these things are alien to him. He don't know anything about this. I told you that Mama Nalumango was going to die because the grave of Prsdt HH is calling for leaders. And I told you that Prsdt HH, President Hakainde Hichilema, and Mama Nalumango, these are seriously protected, heavily protected by spiritual forces. And they will never die. But leaders will be dying. I told you, both former present and the Prsdt HH family members will be dying. Empty grave is very, very dangerous. I just woke up today hearing that President Guy Scott has just died. And many people do not understand. Many people will say, oh, it's his time. It's not his time. It is not his time. The grave is calling. So long as that grave is open, leaders will be dying. Whether former or present, the truth remains that that grave will be calling for prominent people. That grave will be calling for prominent people. That grave wants to be closed. It needs to be closed. But the grave is not closed. The grave is open. It's calling for prominent people. Prominent people will be dying. I'm telling you, you don't even need to pray about this. I am a spiritual man. We do these things. We understand these things. That's where we belong. That's where we belong. We know all these things. It's not, it has nothing, please, I was laughing when people are saying, Prsdt HH wanted to use Mama Nalumango for rituals. I laugh. I say, I laugh. I say, no, it's not. The grave is calling. Leaders will be dying. I'm telling you, both new and the old, former and the present, leaders will be dying. The only thing that can protect you as a leader is fortify yourself. Fortify yourself. So long as that grave is open, people will be dying. I'm not saying ordinary people. I'm talking about prominent people will be dying. Great people will be dying. Because the grave is open. The grave is open. I repeat, the grave is open. The grave that called Jesus was another man's grave. A grave that was dug for another man. So long as that grave was open and he was a leader, that grave called Jesus and swallowed Jesus. Maybe you don't know Bible, you don't understand spiritual things. When a grave is open in a nation, a lot of things happen. That is why I have appealed to the government after the election or even before the election. If the family of Prsdt HH have refused, let them close it. And let it be that the family refused to put Prsdt HH in a grave that was prepared for him. Let it be in history. I'm telling you, even before the election, open your ears again. This is when you know that I'm not joking. Prominent people will be going. It will get to, you see, it's just starting gradually. It will get to a point where it will be uncontrollable. People, prominent people, every day when you wake up, you will hear news that this prominent person has died. Because a grave that has been dug must be filled. It has nothing to do with Prsdt HH. I believe that those of you that were doubting me when you said the church wanted to use Mama Nalumango for ritual, that's why the plane crashed. Those of you that were doubting when I say it was the grave calling, at least you are starting to get sense out of what I'm saying. At least you are starting to get sense out of what I'm saying. It's not political. I'm not speaking as a praise singer. I'm telling you as a spiritual man that understands these things.